refresh. Sweet. Up. All right, there we go. I was smart. Oh. Mute myself. I was smart and did some things before the stream that I normally haven't done before the stream. What's up, everybody? No, it's been a hot minute, but life always finds a way to, be chaotic. But now we got a little bit of shop time. So today we are working on. Today it's a smattering of stuff. Yes, I know I've shaved, so I am going to upgrade my Red Hood helmet today with some nifty dift. What? With some lights. This came out of it? Well, that's gonna have to be fixed. Okay, yeah, that will also come out of it. Okay, so that needs to be secure. So these lights, those are bright, are supposed to go into these to make little eye panel thingies. Probably just some white electrical tape will do the trick. Do I even have white electrical tape? Wait. I do. So, we're going to go ahead and just move that out of the way for a second whilst I put these back in their respective holes. So, some scissors. Snip. Huh. Interesting. None of this has like a sticky side. It just all has to be glued on. Okay, well, glad I know that now. It's before I try to put stuff in. Now the real question is, why is my camera being stupid? There we go. I have no idea why that happened, but it did. So, round 2. Unless these parts were supposed to stay in there. That might have been the case, and I just messed up. It's okay. If it wasn't meant to come out, it shouldn't have come out. But it did. So therefore, I am making it better. So, let's go ahead and just place that over, flip. Oops. We're going to give these a couple layers. Well, we'll give it like 2 layers per. I'm pretty sure that, well, I can at least the eye holes in which these are going into are fairly small. All right, that's secure. That's secure. Those ain't coming out. Awesome. So, that's done. Pick the scraps. What's up, Raven? How's it going? Ugh. Welcome back. Working on a little bit of Red Todd / Jason the Hood today. Jason Todd / Red Hood. That's what I meant to say. All right. Now comes the fun part. Fitting this. My hair looks atrocious. I don't care. Okay, the Disco, unfortunately, Raven, I cannot redeem here. That's a light cue that I don't have set up here at the shop. I have it set up on my home stream because it's like at my home stream or my home system. I have the ability to control all the lights and stuff like that. I don't have that control here, so I'm sorry. Because it would change the lights all colors and everything else. I guess I could like go over and flip the switch up. It's cool. Okay. All right. All right. So that's how that is. All right, so it's not directly over my mouth, but yet it is. And actually, let's make sure that this actually, fits still. Normally I have shorter hair than this. There we go. Everything fits. Fantastic. Cool. Ugh. Ah. Ah. Whew. Okay. So now so there are a couple ways that this could go. We could have it go from here and up. These wires are incredibly long. Can I make it so that way? Okay. See, that's a terrible camera angle. It's just because, like, it's so big. It's so large that you can't... It's just going to be easier for me to go like, hey, this is what I'm doing. That's not going to be seen from the lower profile, so that's fine. Oh, I'm not going to be able to glue these in. This is all going to have to be taped down. Because there are no sticky bits for that. And if I need to ever, if I ever need to change out the batteries, oh crap! I didn't think about those things. About those two factors. It's like, yay, putting in stuff into lights, because this is what I had previously in there. This is what was previously installed in there, was just a couple layers of cheesecloth, which, you know, hides your eyes fine, like it hides your face, but, you know, everything's cooler with lights, so therefore, you know, lights. So, so here we go. Of course, what I could theoretically do is I could just tape all right. Let's go ahead and change this up a bit. And change that so that way it's going up from that direction. That way this can come in from the sides and over. Oh wait, nope. Oh, yep, okay. I see how those diodes work. Hey, thank you for the 2-month streak, Raven. I greatly appreciate it. Uh, feels like the last time that you. It's like. I know it's been a hot minute since I streamed last, but you know, life gets in the way. It's that pesky, terrible thing. All right. You know what we're gonna use? Yeah, it's the busy time of year. Well, also it's like tax season for well, it's tax season here in the States, so everyone's like, "Oh my God, my taxes!" Um, do I use duct tape or do I use? We're gonna use a little bit more. Well, see, that's part of the thing. It's like I think I need to tape it down first before I use hot glue. Hot glue is an option. Not saying that it isn't. Um, but I do kind of want to be able to have it be pinned in certain places. Just that way, one, I know that it's like. Because you can see in here, it's like I did have to go through and use white electrical tape. That's a lot of tape. I mean, true. But me, it's tape. All right, now the question is, cool, I got it so that way you cannot. I am planning for mess ups, Raven. I am. All right. So Comic Con, maybe. Um, this might be something that I do for Comic Con. I actually have a couple other things that I might do as well. If you go to my Instagram page, I did. It's like I went to DreamHack a couple weeks ago, and actually, Oh, that looks so cool. Heck yeah. I did wear this for Comic Con one year. I need to go through and find where the rest of the armor is, if I'm being honest. And also, I want to remake my chest plate because the chest plate that I got, uh, the guy does okay work. It just seemed that like, mm, and uh, I found out after it's like I found out after the fact that like he had some charges of theft on his record. But a buddy of mine vouched. It's like a buddy of mine vouched for his work, vouched for like how he's never had a problem, so on and so forth. All right. But just because one person doesn't have a problem with him doesn't mean that the next person isn't going to have an issue. So yeah, I ordered stuff from him. He said 6 to 8 weeks. It took 6 months, and I don't. It's in all honesty, I don't care about the 6 months. What I care about is the lack of communication. I don't care that it took 6 months. I don't. But when I go through and as a customer, I am asking you, it's like, hey, what's the time frame? This is when I need it by, so on and so forth. Am I going to get it by that date? That's when I start to take issue. That's when I start to like have concern. So yeah, no, it's like the whole entire thing about it is like, it took 6 months. Okay, it took 6 months. I understand that. I'm not the. It's like I understand. It's like I understand and I get and understand the whole entire thing of shit takes time. Let's go ahead and just take all this tape that. All right, now the question is, can I get this over my face? And also, what does it look like? So, oh wow, you can't see anything. Yeah, I would just want. Yeah, no, it's like exactly. It's like the whole entire thing of just give me updates. I don't care if it's taking longer than expected. It's like if you. But this also goes into the it's like in terms of selling and creating something. Always over promise and under deliver. Now that's going to really sound weird. That I know that sounds weird. But if you it's like if you overpromise a time frame, it's like it's like I'll have this to you in X amount of time. If you say it's like I can have this to you in 3 months, and you get it to them in 1.5 or 2, then you have a happy customer then it's there ahead of schedule. If you say 6 to 8 weeks and then it takes 6 to 8 months, you're gonna have a pissed off customer. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to. And yeah, it's like needless to say, I don't. It's like I don't buy from him anymore. I know Pete. It's like I know one guy who still gives him money, but generally that's because it's like there's a couple reasons for that though. Generally speaking, is that it's like, oh, I'm in the area. Do you have anything that I want to buy? And so the guy basically goes to his workshop and essentially buys whatever it is that he has on hand that he thinks that he may want to use. It's kind of also that's too much. We'll use it. Um, oh, that's right. I need to. So, and as it turns out, this guy does pseudo have a reputation. In the cosplay community for kind of it's like for kind of pulling this shtick. But now my question is, can I? Oh, okay, yeah. So if I go through and just hot glue that, oh, it's like, well, not hot glue the wires, but hot glue the eyes into place, we should be good. But first things first, because in all honesty, I kind of don't care how the inside for this it's like this wiring looks, but okay. Okay. I can see the television. I can see a little bit. I cannot see my own hand in front of my face. Or, well, I can. I can make out vague shapes. So. Oh, but that looks. That looks dope. That looks so cool. And also, so when I do it's like when I do Jason Todd slash Red Hood, I actually also just carry this around because I have a domino mask that I wear over. It's like that I wear over my eyes. If you've ever seen Batman Under the Red Hood when Red Hood gets his helmet knocked off by Batman, we're getting into spoiler territories right now, but this movie's been out forever, so I'm sorry. uh, he has his Robin mask on underneath this. So, I mean, theoretically, I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, I should be able. That should be able to work. But like being able to carry this, it's like being able to just carry this around like this looks amazing. So, but also it's like if I have to. If I have to redo the battery pack every once in a while, because I don't know if it's like, can I get you out with no, but in all honesty, I just need to be able to turn it 90 degrees and then pop it like that. There we go. Yeah. What's it made of? PLA. Good old fashioned 3D print filament. Oh, trust me, it's like I'd love it if it was like a actually resin or polycarbonate helmet, but meh. All right, so now we wait for the hot glue gun. All right, so what is it that I can do while I'm waiting for that to warm up? I can sand on one of these. Ah, wait, or this one? This one I haven't sanded. So yeah, it's I mean, hot glue is gonna do the trick, but just gotta wait for it to. It's like gotta wait for that hot glue gun to heat up. Yep. I'm like, kids don't try that. Kids don't do that at home. It's like I'm like I'm just. It's like I'm like. Am I? It's like yes, I am sanding Bondo right now. I could have just waited till I saw this little brownish color, but. Do 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 do. Waiting for the hot glue gun to warm up so I can do the things. That's a stupid song. But yeah, no, actually, let me see if I can, studio mode, design, okay, window capture, what's the window that, okay, can I make this smaller? I can, cool. Why can't I make that thing smaller? I want to. This is going to look like a terrible transition, but it's it's the only thing that I can do. So, boink. This actually might be for Comic Con. This is I'm currently working on in. Have you seen the Igloo Fecta laser? I have not. The most recent thing that I've looked at in terms of 3D printers is the the $1,500 one from Bamboo. That's the most recent thing that I've looked at. But yeah, I'm working on just getting some sizing done of a Voltron Paladin done in Armorsmith. Right now you can see that I have the neck. I'm working on the chest right now. Give me the chest. Okay, now I gotta zoom out because that's just abusive. Because, well, one, I gotta figure out, it's like, does the neck go on top of the chest, or the chest in the back, or does the neck go underneath the chest in the back? It's a couple questions that like, you know, what are your, it's like one, comfort levels, two, hiding of lines and edges and stuff like that. Because in watching the show, it's all one cohesive piece. So if I wanted to make it that way, it would be easier to hide for one cohesive piece. I think it would be easier to have the neck be on top of the shoulders and be on top of the chest and the back, and maybe be able to hide some of the lines that way. Oh, that is done heating up. So, because I have a little tiny glue droplet farm on the table. There we go. What was I going to look at? Oh, that's right. Just got to make sure that I don't have hot glue coming out from all sides of this. What is this? All right. Don't touch it, stupid. I'm like, I'm gonna touch. It's like I'm gonna touch hot glue with my bare hands. That seems like a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Oh, did that not even go where I needed it to go? I can't tell. Nope. well, seems to be attached at the bottom. Okay. Oh, hey, that helps. So turning on the lights actually allows me to see where there is glue and where there is not. But still, that looks so much better than just like your standard than what the cheesecloth look was getting me. And it also might be that I just have to do multiple dollops of hot glue to actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not moving anymore. Um, that one is a little bit up at the top, but that one's not. So that one's good. So go ahead and do this again. Make sure that I'm not. He's not gonna be crying hot glue. Pretty sure like having this over my head is a terrible idea. Do 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 do. Still not. but also in terms of like tech that I was looking at recently, Raven. Let's see. Was it Persa? Persa was another 3D printer that like somebody's like, oh, you should use that, and it's like I'm like I don't have the necessary space to put in a resin printer. Oh, those. Okay, those were my fingers. Yeah, they're good. No, it's like I've seen some of the stuff that they're. It's like I've seen some of the stuff that they can do, and yeah, it's like fantastic. Ow, ow. Well, who needs fingerprints? I don't quantify that as an accident because it's like I didn't have to go get the first aid kit. It was slightly toasty. Igloo is my go-to. See, I've had good. Well, I've had pseudo decent luck with Crealities with CR10s. But there's one that's just proven to be a pain in the butt recently. Come on, cool faster. There is a drop of glue right near my arm. Do not touch it. Yes, I could take off the tape that's on the edge right now. There's a lot of hot glue in this corner. This is the part that sucks because it's like here I am. I just have to literally wait for this glue to set enough. So that way I can move my finger. I mean, it's not over the. It's not And do not put this on your head, you dummy. It's like, oh yeah, because this little corner right here is very it's like this little corner right there is very toasty. All right. All right, I think we're done with the hot glue gun, at least for the time being. Now we just gotta wait for this stuff to dry or set. Dry, set, tomato, tomato. Before I dare run the risk of putting on it's like putting it. I do not need to burn my eyeballs. I don't need to be that one guy who lost an eye. I mean, the guy who I mean, this guy steered into the skid. He had an accident while making a Reinhardt cosplay, while making a cosplay. Like, piece of slack got into his eye and actually, you know, he lost his eye. Guy now goes through and like puts in like medical grade prosthetics into that eye socket with like lights and stuff. So like he has a fantastic Reinhardt now. All because it's like, oh crap, that's actually your eye. Talk about sacrifices for your craft. It's tacky to the touch. That thing isn't moving. I just have to wait for this other side to completely finish doing the thing. So, go ahead and save the battery life on those. Actually, how does... You can see really good out of those. If the lights aren't... It's like if the lights aren't on. That's also just fun. Just sticking your finger underneath here and just being like, on, off, on, off. gotta wait for that all to finish setting. I can put this away. LOL, I think I need one. I don't know where. I don't know. Well, I do not know where. Because I commissioned this. This was before I had printers of my own, and I commissioned this from a buddy of mine. And I don't know where he found the file, but it's the Red Hood Injustice 2 variant helmet. I don't know where he found it. He might have. It's like he probably found it off. I mean, I believe he found it off Thingiverse, because he didn't charge me for. He just, I got a very good deal on this. Wait, I put on my beanie, but I'm gonna have to take it off to actually, try this on my head. Try this on my head. All right. The left side is fine. I mean, that's not gonna burn my face. The right side also appears to be fine. That's not gonna burn my face too. Awesome. Cool. A small one for the movie room would look cool. I'm not, that it's. I mean, yeah, I just got a big old head. But all right. Wait. Okay, you are dry. It's like up, up. Whew. Smell that fresh hot glue. All right. All right. I think that's. It's like if I'm judging it right by what I'm seeing up there, this looks great. Oh, ow, that's okay. The magnet is pinching my hair. Of course. I mean, that just signifies that I need a haircut. Take a photo of this. And send them to the guy who made this for me. Actually, so I actually don't. It's like I now no longer need this. So this is garbage. That's actually even better for like presentation wise too. I like it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and set you over here so I remember to take you home. So that way I remember to take that home. But now the question is, what do I do? Do have plenty of options. I'm gonna go ahead and set back because I'm not officially. It's like I'm not officially working on that today because that's not